everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am coming to you from Love Trails Festival. Woohoo! I am so excited to be here. I first came here 2 years ago and it was such an amazing festival. So for those of you who don't know, which I imagine is anyone who's abroad, but most British people who are runners probably will have heard of it. It is a festival of running, outdoors activities, just spending time outdoors and generally having a great time in nature. So that is kind of why I'm here. I'm basically doing a couple of runs over the weekend and catching up with a lot of friends because so many people come to this one place. And we are in the most beautiful part of Wales. Questionable, but I actually think it's the most beautiful part of Wales, which is called the Gower, which is like southwest basically, and it is so gorgeous here and not too far from Bristol. It's about 3 hours, so well worth coming. Even if you don't come to the festival, it's well worth coming to this area. But I'm just going to bring you along to what I'm doing today basically. So today's plan is, well, not have a plan basically. I didn't want to like schedule this weekend too much. I'm just gonna go out and have a bit of fun, and I've got to run at 11, but other than that I'm gonna go to some talks, do some stretching, guided stretching, and generally have a good time. And then this evening there's some good music on as well, so I'll be bringing you along to all of that and hopefully see some of you out here. So we just arrived at the campground, not the campground, where are we? We've arrived at the main site. Main site, sorry. As you can tell, brain is a little bit fried from camping, never does me any favours. This is what it looks like. And we're here about an hour before I run. There's all sorts of talks and films and workshops and all sorts of things going on. I'm not going to do any of them before the run, but I am going to get a coffee before the run, and I've spotted that they've got Origin coffee here, and that is like the best coffee in the world. So, and they just opened a cafe in Bristol recently, and I've still not been, so I'm going to make the most of it being here and get some every single day.
Give yourselves a round of applause, because this is going to be amazing, and we are going to...
Sprinting this. So we just set off on the 10k race. Races in inverted commas. This is as much for Tia as for the rest of us because she is raring to go. She's just trying to pull to the front. And I think it's so incredible how many people have signed up to all these races. They have like 400 people per wave or something ridiculous like that, which is so impressive. And everyone's so friendly as well, which is lovely. And I'll show you the views on the way around. So far, so good. I think this is only Tia's second ever Canicross race. And well, so far she's sprinted the first 2k, except for any of the hills, which she makes me pull her up, which to be fair, I think I would do too. But it's so beautiful out here. Look at it. Rhian, you're leading the way. You're feeling very fast today.
slightly for now. It wasn't that.
We need to feed you more alcohol in the evenings so you can slow down for our runs.
Yeah, I'm far too sensitive these days.
Are you happy to be here? Yes? Good.
Shame we're pulling tear off.
Yeah. About 4.5k in. Tia still thinks this is a major race. So this weekend, as part of my half marathon training, I'm supposed to be doing one 12-kilometer easy run. Instead, I'm doing a 10k, I don't even know what I would call this, somewhere between intervals and a tempo session with a lot of trail in there. Definitely not something the Runner app would program. And then tomorrow, hopefully going out for similar again to get the remaining miles for this weekend, because I left some of them for this weekend because I think, although having a training program is really good, sort of what's the point in running if you can't also have fun and enjoy it while you're out? So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I could do as many runs this weekend as I wanted to. So yeah, 10k today, maybe another 10k tomorrow is the plan. We'll see how I feel though, because this is faster than I was expecting and hoping. Wait. All right.
Jumping.
Good girl. She makes it look so easy. Go on then. We're just about to finish and we have to go up this. That is a hideous, hideous hill to end on. And we've just hit 10k as well, so oh God, my poor legs and lungs. Go on then, baby. Oh, come on, baby.
To the top, couple of 100 metres once you hit the field.
Oh, Christ.
Come on, do well. Push in.
Oh. So we just finished the race. It was so beautiful out there and actually perfect temperature for running. Like, there is some sun, but it's a little bit overcast now. So I do realize that every single vlog I do, I give you a little weather report, but people are still finishing the race. And then there's a 27k that everyone is finishing as well around the same time. And it's so nice because there is so much support around here. But anyway, I'm just gonna go and see my friend's talk. She has just launched an app called Race Ready app, and it's Marathon Medic. So Amy Bolt, she is an incredible runner. She's a medic and like a 3-hour marathoner, which is insane. And she's got this app that basically is set to like make people healthier for races and make sure that they know what they're doing and know how their body is and like all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go and listen to her talk now, and there's a real diversity of talks here, so I'm super excited to get to go and watch some of them. So I'm gonna go do that now and then probably head back to the tent, and then there is a beer mile at 3 p.m. which I will not be participating in, but I will definitely be watching because it's always hilarious. It's 3 p.m. and we just got back to the tent for the first time today since this morning for a little bit of downtime before going and watching the beer mile, and a couple of people asking me over on my Instagram about camping with the dog. So we are obviously staying in a bell tent. It is beautiful and very much a lot easier to handle with a dog than a normal tent. And actually when we were here 2 years ago, that was the first time that we've ever gone camping with Tia, although camping is a loose term. It's a very luxurious version of camping because they've actually got a bed, although you can hire these out without the beds as well and bring your own camping stuff and do it that way. It is fine. The only thing that I would say is that make sure your dog is kind of okay with noises through the night. First time we did this with Tia, she was a complete nightmare because every time she heard a dog bark or move or anyone walk past the tent, she would bark or at least make some sort of noise. So that did make it a little bit more difficult. But by the second night, she was much better. And then by the third night last time, she was perfect. And this time, I've done lots of wild camping with her before, between last time and this time, so within the last 2 years, which has definitely got her used to it. And she's done a couple of woofs here and there, but otherwise has been pretty good. And she's just currently guarding the tent. But yeah, I think it's such a great festival to bring a dog because you're never too far from the campsite and there's loads of outdoor activities. So, you know, you're never gonna be in a place where it's unsuitable for dogs. Only thing with Tia is that she's completely obsessed with food. So does spend quite a lot of her time trying to steal food from picnics and off the floor. So there is that. But we're just gonna sit down and have a chill for a little bit. I think it's important, especially where we're doing so much exercise, to actually have some relaxation time. So that's the plan now. And then heading back into the festival site probably for the rest of the evening in about an hour. It is 7:30 in the evening and we've just had a couple of hours back at the tent. I don't know about you guys, but when I do a festival, I very much need some downtime in the middle of everything. So we've gone back, and actually I've been using the dog as an excuse because she also needs some downtime because it is very overwhelming here with all the music and the other dogs and people running everywhere and the noise. So she obviously needed to sleep, so I had a nap as well. At least that's my excuse. We're just heading back into the main area of the festival now and gonna grab some dinner while we're there, and the food here is so good, so I'm very excited to get my hands on some. I'm just heading back to the tent now for the last time this evening. What a lovely day at a festival. If you guys haven't been to Love Trails, I can really recommend it. It's not just running, there is a lot of other stuff as well. Although of course there is a lot of running, and it's so beautiful here and everyone is so friendly. So I hope you enjoyed this little insight into what Love Trails is like and the race we did earlier and everything else. What's like going to a festival with your dog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'll be back with you next week with some more running content. I have interviewed a very interesting, very impressive person while here, so I'll be releasing that very soon. That is it for this time, and I will see you next time. Bye!